Hello guys and welcome back to the FC Barcelona career mode here on FC24, 31 games into the La Liga season, as well as very far into the Champions League run as well. I'll go ahead and show you guys the league standings real quick. Currently sitting in second place, 4 points behind Villarreal. They're having a fantastic season. We need to make up some ground on them here in this episode. And then of course in the Champions League, if you didn't catch the last episode, please be sure to go check that one out. And please be sure to like the video and hit that subscribe button as well while you're at it. We are into the semifinals facing Atletico Madrid, and Roma and Manchester United facing each other on the other side. We got past Inter Milan on penalties 4-3 in that last game. It was a very good one. Inter went down to 10 men like 4 minutes into the game after they had already scored, so not sure, what they were thinking there, but we got through nonetheless, and that's all that matters. And we're going to be facing our foes, Atletico Madrid, in the Champions League semifinals, and we're also going to be facing 3 teams here in the league for this episode: Girona, Levante, then the Atletico game, then Celta Vigo, and then Atletico again. And that's where we're going to leave off the episode after those 5 games. So let's go ahead and get into these games, and let's try to get some wins. Girona, our first opponents today, having a fantastic season in real life, but in this game, 6 seasons in, they're not necessarily a great side. I mean, they're okay. They've got some decent players, but definitely a team that we should be beating 100%, no doubt about it. We don't need to mess around with any of our opponents today. We just need to get right to business. Bruno pushing forward here, finds a pass to Ansu Fati. We're of course going to have to turn this one around. Gonna look inside for Bruno. Nowhere really to go. Bruno gonna look for Ansu Fati here. We're gonna try to hit this one up in the air to Chao Miranda. Crossed by Ansu Fati and headed in by Chao Miranda towards that back post. I didn't really think we were going to have a chance to get to that header, especially Chao Miranda being 5'9", but he was able to get there past or around his defender and able to find the net 10 minutes into this game, so things are looking good already. Wow. Oh, Ter Stegen with a great save. Danjuma was just kind of making his way through our box and for whatever reason wasn't taking a shot, and then Ter Stegen finally saved one. Ansu Fati is going to have Smith Rowe through here. Smith Rowe hounded by a defender, but Emil Smith Rowe never going to miss that one. He has been on fire as of late, and that's already a 2-goal lead after 18 minutes. Girona in the box now. We haven't been able to get it off of them. They're passing it around nicely. Thielmann's going to go for a shot. Ter Stegen with the save. And Araujo is actually going to be able to get to that and clear it out. And we could have numbers, but a quick turnover right after that. Nice passing from Girona. Danjuma pushing forward. Dangerous player. Go for the ball, Lukeba. Go for the ball. That could be a red card. I'm hoping that it's nothing. And it's only a yellow. That's better than a red. Lukeba, I mean, going in for the ball right there was super easy, and he just decided to go for the man. So, penalty here after 39 minutes for Girona. Let's see which way they're going to go. Danjuma taking it. I'm going to go right, and he goes left. Ter Stegen performed fairly well in the penalties yesterday against Inter Milan, but unfortunately can't save this one here. 2-1 before halftime. Still holding on to a 2-goal lead as of right now. 65 minutes gone. Not much has been happening as of late. Bruno's going to pass this one inside to Hakimi, who's going to look for Chao Miranda, but not able to get it to him. Going to have to get some subs on here pretty soon. Neither team really trying to press forward or pressing forward very well. I mean, both teams are trying, but nothing doing. Great defense from both sides so far. Ansu Fati looking inside for Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe's shot blocked. 71 minutes gone. Still no stoppage of play, so still no substitutions to be made. We're going to look here for Bruno. Bruno going over the top for Colomawani, who's getting a shot away, but saved by the keeper. So now with that stoppage of play, we'll go ahead and get a few subs on and get some players off. Lukeba going to come off. Kind of a controversial decision there, but he's got a yellow card. So I really don't want to risk it. We're going to get Ito on. Ito hasn't played in a while, so hoping to see something from him. He gets on the end of that header, but nothing doing. Girona have turned on the press, which could prove deadly for them. Ansu Fati going to get to that one. Oh, actually, the press might be working out for them. They could be on a counterattack quickly here. Araujo, nobody's getting around him. And Girona has enough time to press forward once more. Center back taking it forward. Now they're out here with Gaia. Gaia, I mean, he's just not quick. I believe Gaia is very old at this point in this career mode. And Hakimi gets a tackle in, knocks it out of bounds for a 2-1 win for FC Barcelona. 3 points in the bag, hopefully closing that gap between us and Villarreal. And Villarreal do indeed drop points, all 3 points in their last game, so we are now only 1 point behind them. It looks like they played Atletico Madrid in their last game lost 2-0, which is fantastic for us. So now only 1 point behind, 6 games remaining, gives us a very, very good chance to still win the league and potentially win the treble. Now up next we have Levante, who are sitting down in 19th, which is usually a game that I would simulate, but I know with 6 games remaining, there's just no room for error. So we're going to go ahead and play this game. If there's minimal highlights, there's minimal highlights. I have a feeling we're going to beat them by quite a bit, but you never know. Some of those lower level sides can surprise you. We're going to go with our strongest team nonetheless, and we're going to go ahead and get into this one. We'll see just how many we score. If we're up by like 2 or 3, not 2, but if we're up by 3 or more at halftime, then we'll definitely simulate the rest of the game. Ansu Fati laying that one off for Nuno Mendes. Nowhere really to go. We're going to try to cross it in. Can't find anybody. Viega with it though. Can he find Ansu Fati? And Ansu Fati still be onside. It looks like he is. 10 minutes gone. First goal of the game. Been pretty good about scoring early so far in this episode. Hopefully we continue this into our next game against Atletico Madrid. Champions League is obviously the main goal for this season. I would love to finish in first place. Don't get me wrong, but I would really, really love to win the Champions League this year. But if we can do both, that'd be even better. Good pass inside through the legs of Hakimi. Zuni still pushing forward. Nowhere to go just yet. Trying to just maintain a level back line, and it looks like we did our job very well there. They get a shot away. Ter Stegen doesn't have to do anything. Gets blocked away. And hopefully it will do the same on this corner. Yep, Bruno clears it out. Oh, Azuni. Fantastic move. Bruno only cleared it so far, and they end up with it. And Azuni, I'm not even sure who that is. Never really heard of him before. With a fantastic finish. Fantastic move as well to turn Araujo around. Kind of made our defender look a little silly. Viega, another pass inside to Ansu Fati. Chao Miranda with it. Getting a shot away. Getting blocked by the defender. 24 minutes gone. Almost an answer immediately for us. Can we get one here? Not quite. Bruno's going to end up with it. Lukeba out here to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe, probably not a good angle to shoot from. Actually finds its way to the target. And we'll have another corner. Bruno losing that one in midfield. Not a good area. We're tracking back decently well. We've got all the defenders back, but whenever the opponent's in the box, you never know what's going to happen. Lukeba with a terrible, terrible decision to pass that one out. Luckily, the shot is right at Ter Stegen. Still 1-1 to end the half off right now. As long as we can clear this corner out, we do this time, but same thing we did last time, except they found a way to score. Ozuni was the one to do it. But it looks like we will be able to clear it out, and the referee will blow his whistle for halftime. So 1-1 here against Levante, 19th place in the league. We've got to win here. There's just no excuses, especially at home. And Viega inside. Ansu Fati. Another good shot. Another save by the keeper. Keeper's doing his job today. Not much we can do about it. We just got to keep firing them away at him. Need to get some better shots away. Lukeba. Header right to the keeper again. Ansu Fati. Great tackle. Finds a pass to Chao Miranda, who's running so slowly, but will find a finish. Chao Miranda, all reliable. Ansu Fati creating the chance and did well, but now we take a 1-goal lead, 63 minutes gone. And we'll go ahead and get a 3-man sub just after that. Tom Bischoff coming on for Smith Rowe, Tomiyasu for Hakimi, and then we're going to make one other change as well. Tamir Saleh coming on for Kolomoani out on that right side. Now that I say that, they're pushing forward again and again. Tomiyasu doing his job. Lukeba trying to clear this one away. Bruno gets in front of it, but they end up with it 2 minutes of added time. Almost up already. We've got to get in front of them. Oh, Lukeba with an interception. And that will be the game. We're going to clear it downfield with Saleh. Referee blows his whistle. Another 2-1 win. Very, very sketchy game just because it's a 19th place team, so you feel like we should win more than that. But a win is a win. And that takes us top of the table. Villarreal absolutely choking these last couple of games. Let's see what team they played last. Looks like Villarreal played Mallorca and lost 3-1, which is not a great result for them. Mallorca sitting down in 13th on a 0-goal difference as well. Just, you know, not too far off of out of the relegation zone. So definitely not a great loss for Villarreal there, and we are happy to see it, which brings us back 2 points atop. Fantastic to see from the boys. But now on to the most important games of the episode. Champions League semi-final versus Atletico Madrid. Looks like Manchester United and Roma already played their first game. Aggregate score of 0-0. So, going to be interesting to see what happens there. I'm predicting that Manchester United are going to go through. We'll see, though. So we're going to go ahead and get into this game. Atletico Madrid, we already know that they have a great lineup. They've been very good against us this year in the league. Zaire Emery in midfield, Goretzka in midfield. Of course, Jan Oblak still at the goalkeeper position, so it's going to be hard to get it past him. And we're going to go with the same exact lineup that we've been going with. Kind of keep it the exact same. No reason to switch it up, so let's get into this one. Nice pass from Pedroza inside to Sanset, who's going to find Zaire Emery, who gets a shot away, but Lukeba does well to at least get a foot in the way and block that one out so that Ter Stegen doesn't have to try to make a save. They're going to swing this one in. Ansu Fati, oh, don't know why he wasn't going for it. And they get to it, but it is over the bar. Goretzka inside to Sanset. Oh, nearly an insanely good pass. We're going to get this one back to Ter Stegen. A little bit of a tongue twister there. We're going to be able to get it away. Smith Rowe is going to have Colomawani on a decent run here. A little bit of a heavy touch. Not a great angle to shoot from, but maybe this one is. Miranda right into a defender. Goretzka, I thought maybe we were going to get a foul called there, but unfortunate not to. Evan Nilsson on the edge of the box. Wow, terrible shot. So far, Atletico Madrid have been better going forward, but still not able to find one, luckily for us. And yeah, we just haven't done anything really going forward. And that's going to be that for the first half. Referee blows his whistle. Still 0-0 here at the end of the first half. I mean, quite literally not much happening. 3 shots for them, 1 shot for us. So far, a defensive battle, to say the least. But a decent start to the second half here for us. Playing it around, having some nice possession. Ansu Fati over here to Bruno. Inside to Smith Rowe. A turnover yet again. Herrera. Pass to Sanset. Nowhere really to go for anyone yet, but they find a way to get through. And Morera with the first goal of the game. 55 minutes gone. Just a total lapse of concentration by the defense. Gives them the first goal of the game. Not really sure what happened here. Looks like there was just a great move made by Sanset. And then a great pass to Morera, who finishes it off well. Not much we can do. Bruno with a good tackle. Colomawani sends it to Chow. Chow's going to look back for Colomawani. Great passing there. We're going to look inside early for Smith Rowe. Kind of a good turn. Left-footed shot. Smith Rowe levels the game 1-1. 66 minutes gone. Emile Smith Rowe coming through in the clutch again. And we will go ahead and make one sub here right now. Onana coming on for Guimaraes. Nice pass from Pedroza into Morera, who is being hounded by Araujo, but still able to get a pass away. Pedroza with a nice move. Passes it inside to Zaire Emery, who finds a way to get a shot off. And they take a 1-goal lead yet again, 2-1 after 75 minutes. Just not great defense yet again. Smith Rowe playing it around the midfield, just nowhere to go as of yet. We're going to find Onana, who does have a pass through here to Colomawani, actually. And Colomawani absolutely unguarded in the box. And we level the game at 2 after 81 minutes. I mean, I'm not really sure what was going on there or what the game plan was. I mean, there was literally no one within like 5 yards of Colomawani whenever we passed in that ball. So Yanchu stepped up and no one took his place. And yeah, great finish. 2-2. What a game we're on. What a game we're having. Onana gets up for that one as well. Now Smith Rowe's going to send Onana through. Not exactly a goal-scoring threat. Chow gets ahead to it, but goes wide. 89 minutes gone. Wow. What a header. What a mistake, potentially. Botman holding off Chow Miranda. Smith Rowe taking a bad angle. Only 1 minute of added time. I don't think they're going to have enough time to move forward here. Ref, please just blow your whistle. Yep, there we go. All right. 2-2 draw. Level after game number 1. So it all comes down to the second game, just like it did in the last one against Inter Milan. So not the worst result, but the 2 goals we gave up just come down to bad defense. And like I said, that's not exactly the worst result. Manchester United and Roma on the other side are having, the same dilemma. So, things could be worse. We're going to get into this next game against Celta Vigo. Another massive game for us. It's just big game after big game when it comes down to the end of the season. They are currently sitting in 6th place, level with Real Madrid, who are technically above them on goal difference. So a win here would help us in one way. Obviously, we want to just get wins, but it would also be funny to see Real Madrid not make top 4. And now, of course, Sevilla have come out of nowhere and are making a name for themselves, only 3 points behind us. So us, Villarreal, and Sevilla all have 20 wins on the season, which is insane to see. And then, of course, the bottom of the table looks how it looks. But yeah, Atletico Madrid, Finding their way in the top 4 now. Real Madrid still outside the top 4. Crazy, crazy La Liga season we're having. Let's get into this game against Celta Vigo. This is their lineup for our game against them. Renato Sanchez in midfield, their captain. Tapsoba in defense. Some decent players in their side for sure. And we are going to have to switch up the team just a little bit for this game. I think I'm actually good with just making one sub. Tom Bischoff going to come in for Smith Rowe. We're going to have him on the bench if we need to bring him in. Smith Rowe, he would be such a better player if he just had more stamina. High press from Celta Vigo leads to a break. Kolomawani, not the greatest shot there. Trying to go for that bottom left corner. Wanted just maybe a little bit more power than that, but we're going to end up with it still. Nuno Mendes. Chao Miranda can't find the pass to Kolomawani. Viega, nice pass to Bruno. Bruno inside to Tom. Tom down here to Kolomawani. Back inside to Chao. Chao with the shot. Tapsoba in the way of it. Ansu Fati, great pass inside to Chao Miranda, playing a little 1-2. Ansu Fati now looking for a pass to Tom Bischoff, who's going to have to turn it back around. Chao. What the hell are we doing? Chao now with Ansu Fati here. A shot away, but no goal. Wow, Nemecha just running right past our defense. Oh, man. Again, I'm using Araujo, and it just doesn't really work out. Trying to play the inside pass because I figured there was going to be a back pass at some point, and then he just decides to run past us. So that one is my fault, and we're down 1-0. Nemecha. Oh, great move to get inside Lukeba. They will have a free kick here in a fairly dangerous area. Looks like they're going to make some subs. We're going to hold off on subs for as long as we can. Great cross inside. Great finish from Tapsoba. 2-0 deficit here after 65 minutes. And I don't think we can hold off on subs any longer, so we're going to go ahead and get some in, and hopefully they can change this game. Try to rescue a point out of it, maybe. I mean, that would at least be ideal. Araujo, good interception. Good pass to Bruno. Bruno pushing forward, finds Tom Bischoff. Bischoff's going to have Tamir Saleh out here, who finds Bruno. Very heavy touch. Just awful. We end up back with it again. Tamir Saleh is offsides. Tamir Saleh down the wing. Gonna look to cut inside. Gonna have a pass here to Nuno Mendes. Look to the back post for Tom Bischoff. Shot. Acrobatic and decent, but right at the keeper's feet. But a nice play in defense. Onana to Bruno. To Chao Miranda eventually. 2-1 here after 84 minutes. Let's pick up this ball and let's get back and try to rescue a point out of this. And Smith Rowe is going to come on for Tom Bischoff for the final 7 minutes of this game. Chao for Bruno. Bruno for Enrique. He's going to continue to push forward. Ran out of real estate, but ends up with it still. Going to go for an incredible shot, honestly. Decent run. We need to find a way to get a header in here from a corner, which is something we're not great at doing. But Araujo gets up for it, and Araujo rescues a point for the boys. Not exactly the result we want, but from a 2-0 deficit, we will gladly take it. You can see what it means to the boys. We had a 2-point lead in the table over Villarreal, so we will at least remain in first place after this game. And the referee will blow his whistle shortly after that kickoff. And man, what a game and what a contest that was. Lucky to rescue a point, but that's what great teams do. And it looks like Sevilla win their game. Villarreal have yet to play theirs. So still only, as of right now, a 1-point lead up at the top. If Villarreal win their game, we'll still be ahead on goal difference by quite a bit. So that is definitely playing into our favor. We're having a great season. I mean, 20 wins, 7 draws, 7 losses is not bad at all. But now we got to worry about this game. Atletico Madrid against Barcelona. Let's go ahead and actually take a look at the player stats in the Champions League. See who the top goal scorers are. Looks like Chao Miranda is level with Jimenez of Real Sociedad. So if we continue to play Chao Miranda, he should be able to, surpass and be the top scorer in the Champions League, which for his first year, or actually I guess his second year in it, is definitely quite the accomplishment. And then as far as assists goes, Gabri Viega's got 5, which is level for top. And then it looks like Kolomawani's got a few, Smith Rowe's got a few. And I think we might have another player with a few. Guess not, but Gabri Viega been very good in the Champions League for us. All right, boys, we've been here before. Let's get to it again. It looks like Atletico Madrid are going to be very tired for this game, which could play into our favor. Botman, Zaire Emery, Goretzka, Morera, Evan Nilsson, all tired. And pretty much all of our players are good to go, except for maybe Chamaranda a little bit tired, but since he's up top, it's not a bad deal. So let's get into this one. We just got to win by 1, or we got to win by on penalties by 1, you know. Either way, let's just get to it. Please don't go to penalties, though. That was a nightmare. Every Viega inside of Smith Rowe. Was going to potentially look for Chamaranda there. Bruno with a nice turn. All of our players are just running into each other. Gabriel Viega on the edge of the box. Gonna go for a shot. Oblak makes the save. Probably could have just caught the ball, but we'll gladly take a corner on this. 30 minutes gone. Not much happening for either team so far. And still not much happening. Bruno's gonna have an opportunity to shoot, but probably should have just taken it down. Nuno Mendes. Oh, great passing from Smith Rowe to Nuno Mendes to Ansu Fati, and Oblak with the save. Man, that one's got to go in. Ansu Fati's got to do better there. Kolomowani up for it. Lukeba. I don't know what the call is, but it looks like it's going to be their ball. Wow, good passing here from Atletico Madrid, but not good dribbling there from Herrera, and that will be the end of the first half. So 0-0 here at the end of the first. A lot different than the last game. I mean, we're kind of dominating this one just a little bit, but we only have 0.6 expected goals, so, you know, going forward, we haven't been great. And going forward, they haven't been anything, really. Oh, Ansu Fati skipping past one defender, getting hounded, but still finding a way to get past the others. He still has the ball. Gabriel Viega. Gabriel Viega now with it. Smith Rowe running past his defender. The only option is to shoot, but Oblak saves right at him. Nuno Mendes. We have a pass through to Ansu Fati. Cross all the way to Kolomowani. Bruno doing well to keep hold of it. Chow. Oh, gets the shot away. It looks like he was offsides maybe. Alright, 67 minutes gone. We got to get Chow off. He's just dead tired. So Luis Enrique is going to go out on the right. Kolomowani is going to go up top. We've got to find a way to score. I mean, we just can't. We can't go to penalties again. My blood pressure is going to be through the roof. We win these, actually. Smith Rowe over the top, and Kolomowani can't quite get there. Nuno Mendes inside to Bruno. Bruno's actually got to pass through to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe saves us yet again. Maybe not quite. We still got to play another 20 minutes. But we break the deadlock. 1-0 here in this game. 3-2 on aggregate over Atletico Madrid. And what a pass by Bruno. And then what a finish by Smith Rowe. Defender almost got to it, but not quite there. And then a finish, just, I mean, incredible. Zaire Emery going for the shot. Ter Stegen with the save. First shot of the game for Atletico Madrid. Comes right there, 77 minutes gone. They have not done anything going forward, like I said. Looks like they're going to take this one short. Sunset trying to make some moves. Lukeba having none of it, and we're able to get it out. Wow. I mean, our own players running into us. Evan Nilsson holding that one up. Oh, Araujo is just absolutely all over the place. He's going to get a pass out here to Luis Enrique as well, who's pushing forward nicely. You see a cross. Bruno's... I don't even know if Bruno got to it, but that's the second goal of the game. 2-0 over Atletico Madrid. And we're going to have to see if Bruno even got to this one. I'm not sure if he did, but nonetheless, 4-2 on aggregate, which means we are going to the Champions League final. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell. It looks like it kind of goes off of Atletico Madrid's player's head and then off of Bruno's head to go into the goal. You couldn't really tell from the other replay. Maybe Bruno just got it. I'm not sure. It was very, very weird. Nonetheless, it went into the back of the net, so it doesn't really matter how. And that's a 2-goal lead, and that's a win for us. And then what is that? I mean, what the hell was the defender doing there? Kolomowani getting on the end of that one and finishing this one off. 3-0. All 3 goals scored in the last 15 minutes of the game to give us a 5-2 win on aggregate. And the Atletico Madrid fans cannot be happy about that. I mean, they were going to lose this game anyways, but that defender, just what the hell is he doing? Kolomowani finishes it off. And the referee will blow his whistle for full time right off of the back of that kickoff. And that will be Barcelona through to the Champions League final in our first season with FC Barcelona. And it looks like Manchester United and Roma still have to play their second game. Still 0-0 on aggregate, which is interesting because they played their first game before us. So we're going to go ahead and advance a few days and see exactly who we're going to be facing in the Champions League final Let's go to our calendar and let's see who it is. It's going to be Roma. They actually do get past Manchester United. I believe, since the managers don't leave, I believe Jose Mourinho is still going to be the manager of them. So in the next episode, you are going to see us play in a Champions League final for the first time. We're going to play Valencia, Sevilla. We're probably going to simulate one of these games, depending on, how the table is going. We might not be able to, because if it's, a tight race at the top, then it's going to be interesting to see. Yeah, we probably won't simulate any games. So 4 La Liga games to find out if we get first place, and then a Champions League final to round off that next episode. So I hope you guys are excited to see that one. I will go ahead and leave you guys on the squad stat screen to leave off this episode. Chao Miranda continues to perform, 38 goal contributions. Smith Rowe has picked it up in the last couple of episodes, right when we needed him to most. 28 goal contributions for him so far this season, and I'm expecting more to come. So thank you guys for watching. Please be sure to like the video. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.